In this module, we will discuss how to locate statistical profiles of local geographic areas using the U.S. Census Bureau website. This type of information may be useful if you are working with a nonprofit organization that targets a specific geographic area. The U.S. Census Bureau is the federal agency responsible for conducting the official census of the United States, along with collecting a wealth of other data about the nation's people and its economy. The decennial census of the United States, which is conducted every 10 years, generates one of the largest collections of U.S. demographic data. This official count of the population is mandated by the U.S. Constitution, and one of its primary purposes is to allocate congressional seats. The data is also used as a basis to distribute federal funds for various programs. Additionally, the data is used by a wide variety of private researchers for many purposes, such as business, academic, nonprofit, etc. The decennial census asks a limited number of questions on basic demographic characteristics, such as age, gender, and race. The U.S. Census Bureau also conducts additional surveys on a more frequent basis, such as the American Community Survey, or the ACS. The ACS is a continuous survey that collects information from a random sample of households each month. Estimated data is published on an annual basis, though the frequency and currency of data may vary for some smaller geographic areas. Questions on the ACS cover 4 subject areas: demographic, social, economic, and housing. And it is a particularly rich source of detailed descriptive data reporting on topics such as income level, occupations, education, disabilities, and ethnic origin, just to name a few. The American Fact Finder is the main access point for data from the 2010 census, the American Community Survey, and various other surveys. Let's enter the site by clicking on American Fact Finder New. From this screen, there are several routes you can take to generate a profile of a geographic area, such as a state, a city, etc. One approach is to use the Quick Start box in the middle of the page. Let's do a search for statistics for Milwaukee County by typing that search term in the Quick Start section and clicking Go. This has generated a long list of statistical tables for the geographic area that I requested. The first results on the list should always be the DP tables. These are basic demographic profiles. Let's click on the first DP table for Milwaukee, which is from the 2010 decennial census. This is the profile of general population and housing characteristics from 2010, or the 2010 demographic profile. By scrolling down through the page, we can view the demographic makeup for the county for criteria such as gender, age, race, Hispanic or Latino origin, household type, and housing information. To view additional tables for this geographic area, click Back to Search near the upper left corner of the screen. Next, let's take a look at a few tables generated by the American Community Survey. You may see 3 options for a given ACS table: estimates for 1 year, 3 year, or 5 year. These differ in the currency of the data. The 1 year is the most current versus the reliability of the data. The 5 year is the more reliable because it uses a larger sample. Let's view the DPO2 Selected Social Characteristics 2010 ACS one-year estimates for Milwaukee County. As we scroll through the tables, we can see a wide variety of social characteristics, which supplement the basic population statistics reported in the 2010 census. For example, we can see that 36% of households consists of an individual living alone. 7.5% of the population are veterans, and 15% speak a language other than English at home. Let's click back to search to go back to the search results. Next, let's take a quick look at the DPO3 Selected Economic Characteristics for 2010 ACS one-year estimates table for Milwaukee County. In this set of tables, we can gain some insight into the economic situation in Milwaukee County by looking at data such as employment status. The unemployment rate in Milwaukee was 12.4%. The average household income was approximately $54,000. Let's click back to search to go back to the results and start a new selection. If you would like to review another county for comparative purposes or view a different type of geographic area altogether, simply click on the Geographies box on the left side of the screen and type the desired location, such as Waukesha County or other locations. Please note that ACS data is not yet available for zip code areas. This dataset is anticipated to be released in December 2012. Detailed social and economic statistics are available for smaller geographic areas such as census tracts. You can identify census tracts in a specific area by clicking on the Geographies tab and searching either by address or map. Let's clear the selections that we have right now and start a new search. Another approach to accessing census data is to search by topic. Click on Topics at the left side of the screen and then choose any of the topics listed, for example, people. Continue to click on the plus sign to focus in on your desired topic. We'll click on Poverty for our search and then click the link again to the poverty tables. We can see that our search topic was added to the Your Selection box in the upper right. So we can now close the Select Topics menu by clicking on the Close X. This has generated a long list of tables containing census data about poverty for the United States as a whole. I can choose to view only those tables for a specific area by clicking on Geographies on the left-hand side. I'm going to search for the city of Milwaukee by typing Milwaukee in the Enter a Geography name box. I'll select Milwaukee City, Wisconsin, and then click on Go. Finally, in the Geography results list below, I can click on Milwaukee City to add it to the Your Selections box. When I close the Select Geographies menu by clicking on the X, the list of tables are now limited to only those tables with data on poverty in City of Milwaukee. Let's take a look at this table, S1701, Poverty Status in the Past 12 Months, the 2010 ACS one-year estimates, which indicates that 29.5% of the population in Milwaukee is living below the poverty line. The table also contains detailed information on the demographic makeup of this group, including age, gender, race, and educational attainment. We've only touched on a few ways to search for and use census data in today's video. Please refer to the Help link in the upper left corner to access more information and a series of tutorials from the Census Bureau.